Hello everyone, I'm Triet from UTE. Today I'm going to show you some basic steps to get started with the Raspberry Pi, the most famous Raspberry. So we're going to need the micro SD. Let's plug it in the computers. And we need some softwares. So first we're going to check the letters of the micro SD. It's letter H. So we're gonna download the image from raspberrypi.org. It's called the Raspbian. It's the image of the OS that runs on your Raspberry Pi. So you're gonna save your file in your computers. For me, I get it on my computer already. The next step, we're gonna need Win32 Disk Imager. This software allows you to write the image file into your micro SD. So let's get it on the internet by searching the download link on Google. So first we're gonna start Win32 Disk Imager. It's very simple. You just select the file you already downloaded and select the micro SD letters. Be careful. Double check the micro SD letters, otherwise you will destroy your file on your USB. Okay, then we write. It's gonna take 5 to 10 minutes to finish, so gonna wait a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna skip the installation. Okay, gonna finish. Alright, we finished the installation. Now we have the two letters from one micro SD. After installation, we have the boot and the others. Next step, we gonna allow the SSH protocol by create a new file called SSH without the extension. Be careful, double check the file name extension, otherwise it will rename as ssh.txt, and this gonna not work. The next things you have to assign the static IP for your Raspberry Pi. Remember that IP address. So for me, I will set .2 and .11. Let's remember that's the IP of your Raspberry Pi computers. So we unplug the micro SD and then we plug it in the Raspberry Pi computers. It's look like this. The slot is the other side of the Raspberry Pi. So after plug it in, we power on the Raspberry Pi and plug in the LAN cable. So we're gonna check whether we connected successful or not. And then we go to control panel, and then we go to network, and we check the network and sharing center. So we see the Ethernet connection. That's the wire connection that I already plugged it in my computer and my Raspberry Pi. We check the TCP/IP v4 and we set the IP for the computer. You know, the computers it have to be different from the IP from the Raspberry Pi. So for me, I set .2.12. Okay, for my Raspberry is .2.11. So I'm gonna wait for 10 seconds for the connection already set it up. Alright, finish. Now we can check by typing in the command Windows ipconfig run, and then we can check whether it's connected or not. Otherwise you have to check the cable. Alright, we get here. or the other command we can check ARP -A, so we can see the IP that assigned to the other device in the connection. Alright, then we can use the software like PUTTY, Mobile Extern, or VNC to log it in the Raspberry Pi. I have already installed my PUTT, the PUTTY, the famous PUTTY, and then I would type in my Raspberry IP address. For me it's .2.11, so the default account name and password is pipe, and then the password is Raspberry. Remember, it's all lowercase. Alright, pipe and then Raspberry. After successful logging in, we can command the Raspberry to do the job. For example, sudo super user ifconfig to see the IP address of the Raspberry Pi. Okay, I'm gonna turn the PUTTY off, and then I switch to the mobile extern. It's similar to PUTTY, but it's more advanced. Okay, you can search the download link on the internet. So we start the mobile extern. Similar to PUTTY, it has the SSH protocol, and it's also required the IP address, but it allows you to log in with the setup username and password. So I already set here the pipe, and the password is Raspberry. Okay, Raspberry. So we don't have to type in again. Okay. Alright, check in the specified username is pi, and OK, click OK, and then we get connected in the Raspberry Pi. Yeah, we can command the Raspberry as before, as in PUTTY. Yeah, it has some colors here. It's beautiful, right? Also, we can log it inside the Raspberry to see how the screen of the Raspberry is on the laptop. We just enable the X12, X11 protocol and can see the XLXDE desktop. This time, double click on the connection. It will show two windows. One window is public, and then the other is the screen of the Raspberry Pi. So you will not need another display, HDMI display screen. You can save your money. Alright, that's the inside of the Raspberry Pi. So you can command, you can type in, or you can click on the screen, just like the Raspberry Pi running it all. So good luck. Please share your successful screen with me. Goodbye and see you next time.